Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are. This is Hejin Lee with an evening update for Bitcoin. I had announced that I would be traveling in the morning update video. I had not put it in writing regarding that. So I am here right now in beautiful San Diego with temperatures in the high 60s. Very nice to see palm trees again. I love palm trees. Been on the road all day, bit tired. I was tapping out a blog on the Bitcoin Gold just earlier at the bar, using the beer tips that I received from you guys. Very grateful for that. Thank you very much. I'm not a heavy drinker, but boy, do I love Malbec wine. That's what I had, a glass of Malbec wine with a beer. And I enjoy the sampling as well. So anyways, I'm now in my room recording. I did my best to try and see if I can link up on the plane on the Wi-Fi. And the plane Wi-Fi is just miserably slow. It doesn't work very well. So I gave up on it. And then I tried to do I had a connection out in Denver. So then I tried to do a very quick blog post on AMP, and I was in a rush. So I had a lot of typos on that. I think I fixed the typos on it, but in my first draft that I posted had a lot of spelling mistakes and things like that. That's what happens when you rush it. But then just to let you know, I will be in a very crunched schedule Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday with client meetings. Given the time difference, I'll probably be up here by 4 a.m. local time, maybe 3 a.m. I'll try and post and comment the best I can before I head out at around, let's say, 10-ish local time. So that should still give enough number of time for me to be able to respond to comments. But just to let you know, my schedule is pretty jam-packed for the next 3 days. All right, so we are now looking at Bitcoin Cash. And I'm not going to remove this zigzag 535 yet. And I kind of get rid of all of the markings. I wanted to almost take a clean slate. So I have now A, B, C marked here. And the fact that this is higher than the prior peak and very three wave-ish here. And three wave-ish here. Shows me that this is a corrective wave. And here is the C wave. One, it is the longest. Second, it is below that of A. And since B is higher than the prior peak, this is an expanded flat. So what I meant zigzag was here. So I need to change this, sorry. This is an old label. And those of you who have seen my video on the tutorials for the zigzag and the flat corrections, you should know exactly what this means. It's a 335. A zigzag is 535. So I have 1, 2, 3 for A, 1, 2, 3 for B. And then I have, let's count this, see if we can get 5 waves down. One, two, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if that's the case, then what I'm seeing then is that for now, if I count 5 solid impulse waves, then C could be done, and that's pretty much what I had stated in the morning's update. And we did a resolution, or higher resolution on this, which we can do again. Let's go to 15 minutes. And I'm on my travel laptop, which is a much smaller laptop. And I think the audio on this should come out okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and after 5 waves, we get a correction. And this was a very deep correction. I'd say 90% or so. But here's the thing. The rule between oh brother, I had the same degree of trends. Hold on. So these white 5 waves give a higher degree wave 1. So I have 1 here, and then we're getting a 2. So here 2 can be labeled as A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subways for C. Voila, in. So that means if this is 1, this is 2, the relationship between 1 and 2 is that 2 cannot equal the start of 1. So the rule between 1 and 2 also states that you can retrace 99.99% and it'll still be a valid 2. Considering how deep this retrace is, it's cutting it pretty close, I know. But if this is impulsive, and this is clearly A, B, 3, 3, 5, or you can maybe say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 5, zigzag. I'll let you see where this goes tonight. I'll let you see where this goes. Now clearly, there is a chance that we can make lower lows. That is not ruled out completely. The other way of looking at this is, and this is the alternate count. Just say this is ABC, this 3-wave. And this 5-wave is another wave, 1 down, 2, and then we can then potentially see 1, 2, 3, 4 lower lows. I'm going to just take a snapshot of this. The URL save picture mode on this for some reason does not work for me. I can take a picture, but when I copy and paste the URL, it doesn't work. So this is the alternate count. We can go below this even more. But like I said, I like to give the original chance of calling this the C a chance overnight. The reason is it counts so well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why. I know there are other counts to this. Some are saying A, B, C, D, E. Okay, let's see. Could be technically correct count. But I like to give this expanded flat a little more chance and see what happens overnight. Now, from a pattern perspective, let's take a look at the pattern. What do you see a pattern here? I think potentially we could have a bull flag. Like so. Okay. Now, Bitcoin Cash, just want to cover this a little more detail since I only wrote brief notes on the post. it morphed into, and this is very common. If you recall, I gave you guys an example of a Elliottician, a famous, well-known Elliottician who just remained inflexible during right after the 2008-9 financial crisis in the equity markets, and he remained bearish until like 2013-14 or so. He was unrelentlessly bearish, and meanwhile the market was just crushing his calls in the opposite way. because the market with the QE1, 2, and 3 was just killing him. He remained inflexible and very myopic, and thus very dangerous for any investor as well as a trader. If you remain myopic and unwilling to be flexible in changing your viewpoint on your analysis, your account will go to zero. And that's just the way it'll work. So here for Bitcoin Cash, I was expecting a head and shoulders from a forward discernment point of view. But then as I was drinking my beer, I was looking at the charts and I'm thinking, well, hold on, wait a minute, let me do a more higher resolution. I saw 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. I'm like, this is an ABCDE. There's a likely potential that this could go back up. And if that's the case, it better do so quickly. I then analyzed Bitcoin Gold, which I don't have here. I thought I had it here. There you go. Which is very bullish. Could have one more dip to maybe 217 or so, but not required. But it belongs to that downward pointing symmetrical triangle bullish pattern. And to me, this is again another indication, a data point, telling me that the three primary species of the patterns that I'm seeing in the altcoins, one being this type of downward pointing bullish symmetrical triangle, the other being the cup and handle, and the third being the jaws of wealth, leads me to believe that Bitcoin is not most likely not crashing. It's not collapsing. I mean, look, from here to here is not a crash. It's very orderly, very systematic. It has not been a crash. And I know of the rumors that Bitcoin Cash could take over. There's a collusion going on in China between the miners. Roger Ver sold maybe 25,000 Bitcoins, BFD. What the hell is he doing with the other 275,000 Bitcoins that he claims he had? 300,000 to begin with. It just, there's a lot of drama out there, obviously. A lot of soap opera. A lot of rumors, maybe, presented as news. I want to share this cartoon with you. Many of you probably saw this, where rumors, innuendos, news, arguments, collusions, drama, soap opera. Someone says, I've got a stock here that could really excel. The broker's obviously on the phone. Really excel? Excel? Sell? Sell? Sell, 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 sell. And then just sell, sell, sell. Everything but the kitchen sink, sell, sell, sell. And then someone says, this is madness. I can't take it anymore. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, bye, 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 bye. So I want to end with this. It's the humor of it is pretty apparent. However, the title of this cartoon says, "Just a normal day at the nation's most important financial institution." Well, hell, to me, today's rumors, innuendos, collusion news, and possibilities, someone selling this big chunk and block and what have you, was just a normal day within cryptosphere. And I'm glad I kind of missed most of it on a plane. But when I was in Denver, I was reading a lot of the comments and what have you. I just couldn't help but think of this cartoon. In fact, it might help for you to, if you really want to become a technical analyst, print this out and stick it right in front of you on the wall in your office or somewhere on your desk. It'll be very, very good and important to have. I'm not debunking the news. I'm not debunking anything. I'm not putting it down, but all I'm saying is as a technical analyst, you can't have both. I know I am wholeheartedly unwilling to commingle news, collusion, rumors, innuendos, and possibilities, and fundamentals with technical analysis. I am going to just keep it purely technical analysis, lest you have the risk of running into this or this. I think we all here sell, 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 sell on the Bitcoin, and it's just a matter of this time when it morphs and transitions into a sell, sell, sell into buy, 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 buy. So I think we are at this stage of the transition. And we're just getting in, about to get into here maybe. Okay? So I hope this has been helpful. I hope I have earned the right to ask you for your upvote, follow, and re-steam considerations. The aim of my analysis is not to be precision hit and precision correct. No. The aim of my analysis is to see if I can get the direction, overall direction correct. Because then I've got the trend correct. And if you have a trend on your side, then the trend becomes your friend. This here and here is what I mean by shooting from the hips. I have a very methodical, application-oriented algorithm of Elliott waves and chart pattern recognition, which I refuse to commingle with anything else. Not because that they are bad or wrong, it just doesn't work for me, that's all. All right, talk to you guys in the morning. Thank you.